Welcome back to the channel. I'm Michael, and this is my 730 horsepower supercharged C6 Chevrolet Corvette, formerly owned by Formula Drift pro driver Taylor Hull. My friend Jack is here because he's got to drive this car at the end of this episode.
Hold on, wait. Like, you're gonna let me drive? You're gonna let me drive this?
Yeah, so Jack ended up with my old Supra that is quite possibly the worst example of a Toyota Supra in existence. He has a few million hours of sanding ahead of him, so I figured getting outside, getting a little sunlight, and getting to drive one of the ultimate American muscle drift cars out there will be good for his soul. So that's why Jack's here, but there's no free lunch here. He has to help me work on this thing because it's not done yet.
That's a fair deal because that car is really bad. Like, all right, let's get to work. I want to drive this.
Alright, let's back it up real quick for a second. In my last video of this car, I picked it up from Taylor Hull. I traded my silver C6 for this C6, but the only stipulation was I had to put a lot of cash on top, and I have to give him his long block back. But the good news is, I had the engine out of my purple Supra, which I've been drifting on for multiple years. So I'm going to pull his LS3 out and slap his supercharger onto my LS3. And in the process of all this, I ended up doing a front mount 4-speed dog box transmission from a NASCAR Cup car and ended up gutting the whole car, rewiring absolutely everything, and redoing the whole fuel system. And while we're in there, we went with the Winters quick change rear end. And it kind of got a little out of hand, as you can see. But I got the car back together, and it is an absolute dream come true. This is the best possible drift car I've ever owned and could ever imagine owning. It was very hard to step away from the Supra and into the Corvette, but I wanted to be in the most competitive chassis available, and in my opinion, that is the C6 Chevrolet Corvette. Okay, you're caught up now. Let's get back to the video. I'm going to put this coolant expansion tank in so it doesn't overheat as quickly as it has been.
You have a few.
Okay, that was not loose before. So Jack's going to tighten that up for me.
I think we should check out everything on this car now. I'm a little scared.
I am too, and not everything's tight. But that's why we're testing tuning it like I did the other day.
Good point. We're testing. It's fine. I'll get a wrench.
All right, Jack's gonna wrench on that. I'm trying to figure out where to put this tank. This is the tank to cool down the supercharger. That is full of water. This will also be full of water. So this tank is going to go somewhere horribly gaudy and ugly for now, just to make sure everything works before we make it pretty. So what do you think, Jack? Make it work and then make it pretty? Or do it the Jack way and do everything at the same time?
So if you do everything at the same time, like, it'll be like a year and a half from now, and then the car will be done. But if we just do it now and get it done, we can drive this thing. So what's going on here?
I'm not proud of this, but I often find myself doing lots of trackside repairs, so we are in get it done mode before it is dark. We have here is a hose that was way too big for this barb fitting, so a little cheat code here. We put a vacuum hose on it, so guess what? The inner diameter and outer diameter are now cohesive. Just to get proper water flow from my steam tubes to properly plumb this, I'm going to This is,
I'm confused here.
don't judge me.
You said this was gonna work.
It's gonna work.
Who did that?
Okay, I told Jack to bring me a plug, and he handed me a screwdriver. There's coolant going everywhere. I shoved it in and put a hose clamp on it, so I think it's gonna work. This is part of the thermostat bypass. This is pure engineering right here at its finest.
If that works, I am...
If it doesn't and it shoots out, it's gonna be in the ceiling for the rest of its life.
Or in our legs. Possibly neck. Hopefully, none.
This is just shrapnel ready to just pop off. This is just so sketchy.
It's already been sent.
It's about to get sent.
Dude,
so we got our steam tube. This is now the highest point in the cooling system. And we just need this there to keep our water flow going. And it's actually how you're supposed to route a expansion tank on an LS. I know it looks absolutely barbaric.
It's there. It's mounted. It's mounted.
I'm not that guy. I don't do this quality of work unless I am in a hurry to get Jack's hiney behind the wheel. So
hold on. Wait, what? You said what? You're not. Hey,
you're testing this. I'm not. This is too scary.
Who did that?
Jack.
I'm proud of him. This is good.
We're gonna fire this thing up and let the cooling system bleed. Hopefully now we can get all the air bubbles out, because that's the problem I was facing with my inline filler neck. When you have bubbles in the cooling system, it is not good. It creates a lot of steam in the cooling system and a ton of pressure, and this puppy puts out a lot of heat. All right, we're gonna try to awaken the beast. It's been asleep for a couple weeks, so.
First crank. I'm calling first crank.
First start ever.
Okay, second crank. What just happened?
Well, I put about 7 laps on this car, and it got really hot.
Too hot.
Something broke. It could be in the top end, but it's hurt.
You can hear it. It's pretty loud. I wonder if we can hear it on video.
It might be louder on video. I'm not sure. It's a metal on metal sound. Something's broke. I can't get my oil pressure to turn up, and I don't have NOx sensors hooked up yet. Again, like, the car's not done. Obviously.
Maybe we should check the oil. See if we can find anything in the oil.
Yeah, I'm curious what it looks like, because it's on E85, so the oil is gonna look like nasty anyways. I really it was a huge break to get this car running, and it ripped. This is a very big setback. Obviously it still runs, so I know we could refresh this engine. It's just very unfortunate what all we just went through to get this car going. and I thought I was in the clear to like make it pretty now and enjoy it. But now I think we have to take the engine out again.
So I got an idea. Hear me out.
Yes. Let's swap the yellow car.
No, we drive that one. That's more reliable. It's Toyota.
Oh yeah, this is true. We do have other things we can drive. Maybe it's a timing chain guide.
So what is best possible outcome? What do you think? I mean, like you said, it sounded like rod knock, but it could be the guide. If the guide went bad, that's fixable and it wouldn't cause any damage, right?
Correct, yeah. Like you just put a new guide on and go. And they make an updated guide that doesn't fall apart like the spring-loaded guides.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I put that in before I swapped this engine in, but I'm not positive because that was 9 months ago and I've probably worked on over 200 cars since then. So it's hard, you know. Jack, I really wanted you to drive this thing.
Dude.
I know there's going to be a million more time
I'll be back.
Yeah, I mean, you're literally just a few minutes down the road.
Yeah, you know.
Hours.
Just a simple little drive to, you know, Central Florida. Listen, it's going to be okay. I promise.
I know it's going to be fun. It's just...
If you guys don't hit the like button right now, like we need to support this guy right now. This sucks.
That would help.
Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I think we can't end the video like this. We need the smoke.
We got to do something.
Then our hog breaks down. Yeah. When are we ever going to catch a break?
Do you think a rocker arm came loose? That could be a rocker arm, dude.
That would be that would be ideal if it was a rocker.
Let's pop this valve cover off. Because when you fired it up this time, I could hear it very clearly.
It sounded like over here.
It was, and it was definitely sounding from here when you were running it before. Okay, popping the valve cover off and hoping that a rocker arm just came loose, because that is the best possible scenario. Like you said, you got about 7 good laps with it, and it sounded fine then, right? That was pretty loud. You could hear that in the car.
When I parked it, it literally did not make that noise. Like, it ran when parked.
And when you fired it up initially, I didn't hear it. It was only after a little bit of it running when you were filling the coolant when we first started catching that. So that could have just came loose. I'm hoping that's what it is.
This is a 6.2 liter aluminum block, so it's actually a really freaking awesome engine.
Oh, so it's a van motor.
Yeah, this is out of the Pimp My Ride minivan. They came factory. I really don't want to mess this up because this could be a simple fix. Let's see what we got. That all looks okay. This, I was hoping we would see something wrong here, but
yeah. You're gonna have to take the pan off, right?
no, but it's shiny back. Come look at this, man. See that?
Yeah, nah, I see it now.
Gosh dang it.
Sparkling. See if I can get the camera to focus on that.
Oh man, that's a lot of sparkly in there.
You okay?
I'm fine. It just sucks. I got 7. All right, I got 7 solid laps in it. The car proves itself. Jack, I was gonna redeem myself. I was gonna redeem myself and let you drive my Corvette, but we blew it up, bleeding coolant.
Hold on here. Who's this we? You got a frog in your pocket?
You had something to do with it. You had your fingers all over this car.
It's good I was here and you didn't just get in it and go, I'm going to go send this.
Yeah, because honestly, I wouldn't have heard it from out here. Well, we're going to have to dig into this, so if you're curious as to what came apart, we're going to dive in and take this engine apart. We're going to get it done.
So Taylor drives Corvettes, right?
Yes.
So I know where we can get an engine.
Parts car? You know where a parts car is?
Yeah.
Taylor's garage.
Hold on. Let me go get my tool. Where's that? Where's the cutter? There's no way we can end this like this.
No, we're going to end this on a high note, and I'm just so happy that the engine still runs, and I know it's rebuildable, so we're going to take care of that. Let's end this video on a high note, shall we?
Let's do this because I need smiles.
All right, let's go have some smiles. I feel much better now. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe. We'll see you on the next video.
Peace.
Peace.